Greetings, my fellow captains. Welcome to another episode with World of Warships with SJ and Fury once again submitting us another video. He sent me this one saying, look at this high damaging roll video on, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Trump wagon. This is the Tier 9 Premium once again, Missouri. And SJ is in a pretty interesting position for this match. As you can see, it's a bunch of Tier 9s, a couple Tier 8s, so he's top tier, which means he's got a high chance of getting some really good damage. So, not bad. So, we'll see what happens here. Now, pay attention to a lot of things in this match, wherever we go. SJ is already making his way heavy, full steaming, going Leroy Jenkins right off the bat down towards A. Interesting concept, but I digress as saying that he probably shouldn't have full blasted it this quickly. Let your cruisers catch up a little bit so you can get a little bit of assistance just in case you do get a few ships down here. That way you're not the only one focused down there. Now, I'm going to keep it on that team, but if you're noticing something with the team, they're all starting to turn.
I need fire support.
They're all going towards SJ, which means yep, you're right.
For some fisting.
It is, as you would call everybody, a lemming train. We have a lemming train confirmed. Now, Missouri is now as I said before, an Iowa class battleship. Once in a video, she has her Mark 7 guns compared to the Mark 6 from the previous generation of battleships that the United States did. And the difference between the two is they lengthen the barrel. And if anybody knows anything in physics, the longer the barrel is, the higher chance of the acceleration from the guns. And these guns have impressive gunfire. And that's a good example right there. 2 overpenned, but 1 penetrated that Fiji and did 5,828 damage. Not bad, but if it probably aimed a little lower, he probably would have got that. But he was evading him, so it was pretty tough shot to do. Guns are already reloading, and now they're ready to go once again. SJ sees the target and fires again. And right into that Citadel mark, and right there is the first of many Citadels that are going to be in this match. VG already gets Citadel, now he's trying to get the hell out of there. But it's already too late. There's already cruisers, there's already multiple ships spotting him. It's only a matter of time, and the Ibuki gets the kill. SJ throws up a radar because he knows there's an enemy Yugamo in range, and 9 kilometer. Hi Yugamo, how you doing? You were trying to hide in that smoke. I'm sorry, but we called your tech support companies and they said that no, you can't hide from us. And SJ fires a full salvo into him, and 3 of the shells from the front of his front guns only penetrated but over penetrated into the armor. And now this is the point where I'm going to start laughing because it seems like no one can hit a slow-moving Yugamo. Or so I thought. Kiev finishes the kill, bearing right down. Now, SJ is pulling back a little bit because of those torpedoes. Now, if you're watching closely to the map, there's a main force that's stayed at D, while the rest of the team hate back behind A and are trying to defend one destroyer who's actually had the balls to actually do what you should be doing: capturing the cap. At least he has some goals to actually show some aggression. SJ fires at the Amagi and 1 shell to the Citadel. Good show. So now we're at 42,683 damage. See, he took a big chunk there. And Kiev's doing a good move right now. He's going down towards the island. He's hiding behind that tier 10, the tier 9 Frederick Grover. which has really, really nasty secondaries. Who knows? He might have the meaning of secondaries, which would rip him apart like, you know, like a chew toy. So, real good move on his part. Now, SJ's having a little bit of issue on the screen. There he goes. And he's back to normal. And he's running around frantic, trying to figure out what to shoot at. Iowa, no. What about this? He's going broadside again. Okay, I'll go for the broadside again. It's like a guy on red one. He's like, look over here, over here, over here, over here. But over here, over here. And a massive another Citadel once again. Got 46,000. Now at this point, I saw something that SJ was doing. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you backing up? But I then started seeing what he was trying to do. He saw the enemy team going around trying to flank. So he was trying to prepare himself to back up and possibly assist the team at B. But I'm going to tell him this one thing. All he had to say is, no thanks, we already got you. We already got it. And that's all he had to do. Because what he's about to do now is probably a waste of time. He says, focus on Baltimore, and everybody says, okay, we'll do it. Don't worry about it, SJ. Here's the reason why I said he should not waste his time. Let me pause the match real quick. Everything's going down in slow motion, as you can clearly see. You can see the enemy team out there. Enemy Chapiev is going in towards Cap. Enemy Ognavoy is moving towards Cap. Enemy Baltimore as well is moving towards Cap. However, there's a Chappie moving in and a Buki roaring to the side. A Tirpitz is more than happy to get those shots, and an enemy Iowa RTLA Iowa and a Tirpitz moving up. So there's plenty of battleships to push and defend that point. Does anybody see what's going on over here? If I spin my gun turret and go back to the main point in front, Kiev's trying to make it up. But do you see what I see right there? That was the same position that SJ was looking at a second ago. If he just waited just a few more seconds and let the Iowa come through, he would have decimated that Iowa, which would have been funny as hell. It would have been, surprise, it's me, but unfortunately he doesn't see the opportunity. So let's roll this back and see what happens next. Enemy Baltimore got a Citadel from an enemy battleship. SJ's desperately trying to sneak a shot in here to get a kill steal, I think. Which I just say, you evil bastard. And he's gonna try to take the pop shot, and nope, complete waste of time, because here comes the shells, and nope, he's already dead. That was a perfectly waste of salvo. Oh well. Now SJ's going, okay, I'll go back and play with my toys over here and try to hit a different target, or just freeze up, I guess. Here is another contender who's decided to come into play. SJ finally sees it. I'm sorry, Frederick. Are you trying to go and take care of some secondaries on my allies? I'm sorry, but that's not going to be allowed. 2 penetrations, 2 overpens. He did 11,000 damage on that shot. It was Citadel though, but it was definitely a hard-hitting hit. Now, even if he didn't get the chance to hit the Iowa there, he's gonna get a chance here. Look at this Iowa. He's not moving. He's standing perfectly still. SJ, turn those guns. That a boy. Salvo out. Look at the grouping on these shells. Always. They're always just terrifying. And there's the Citadel. Half his health down to 1 shot. And look at the Iowa. Is he moving? It looked like he just basically saying, don't worry, just kill me. Just kill me. I want you guys to get as much damage on me as you want. It's like, hold on, I gotta eat a snack. It's alright, sunshine. We'll get your damage from you, and don't worry, your ship will be perfectly fine when we're done with it. Ugh, god damn, what is wrong with these people? Sometimes, I swear to god, if you're gonna have the time to play the game, play the game. And some people, I know I get distracted, but honestly, what the heck is this guy doing? He's staring right down the barrel, looks like to SJ, but he's not doing the darn thing. Well, SJ will thank him for giving him all that health damage from getting in all those beautiful citadels. So, 6 citadels, 1 ship finally taken down, 141,000 damage. He's got to defend too, so he defends the cap really well. Alright, SJ is now basically turning his ship, and you can see, this is the great thing about having a... Oh, hold on, we interrupt this broadcast for a devastating strike. Nice! 2 citadels, 1 destroyed. High caliber is now beneficially earned by SJ. Here comes an enemy Amagi and another enemy Amagi. At this point, I think those 2 Amagis are basically saying, what was our team thinking? What were they doing? What were they doing? We had all the bases. What happened? SJ happened. And SJ's more than happy to get more juicy hits on your ships. Good salvo, good salvo. SJ's burning right through as hard and fast as he can. He's trying to get that other gun rotated. Come on. Come on, gun, rotate. Turn around. He's trying to get another pop shot on this Amagi. Ready to fire, and he fires his guns. Penetrates into the superstructure, but nothing much. He had an engine, he had a gun, just took it out. Oh, repair it, no big deal. Gun's back online. Aimed a little high, they bounced. He's still trying to do it, and he's still throwing a nose into that other Amagi. At this point, I thought, why don't you finish off the first Amagi, cut the throttle down so you can get the other one, but he just was, I guess, too sure. He unsure of himself. If you're gonna go for it, go for it. But nevertheless, SJ gets a kill either way with those secondaries. And SJ, because of that questioning, misses the first salvo. But you know what? That's okay. The problem with Amagi is its guns cannot rotate as fast as an American's gun turrets can. He's bringing the guns around. Hey Amagi, remember me? Because I remember you. 22,000. I'm going Confederate. Alright, SJ, angle the armor. Angle the armor. He didn't angle the armor. You got to angle the armor, and because he didn't do it quick enough, he got swatted like a toy. And he's on fire. Can he get the repair before he gets on fire again? And he does. SJ, R-key. And another 15,000 now. Angle the armor. Angle the... Never mind. Well, hopefully you learned from that, because you could have survived and maybe got another kill. But 8 citadels, 1 defend, 3 kills, 80 hits with the secondaries, a fire. That's probably from secondaries. 55 targets, Confederate high caliber, and devastating strike. Holy Toledo! And we watched as that ship sinks, the Amagi disappear in the sunset. Thank you for that replay, SJ. Could have been better. Could have been a lot different in certain aspects. I would wondered if you never would have targeted those ships that you were trying to target in the back of the map, and you just focus on the ones in front of you if you would have done more damage. But I can't answer that because we never could see that. We will never know. It could have been more deadly. It could have been much worse. But we will never know. However, that was a good battle. Highly enjoyed it. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. Hope you guys enjoyed this video with SJ in the big Missouri, or truck wagon as we call it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and as always, take care.